20 with it, my man. Oh. I'm about to get paid soon. Yes, sir. I guess I put it on. I don't need to put on the free throw. I know what I'm gonna do. Look, there it is right there.
Hey, great to see you. Take a look around. Let me know if you need anything.
Damn, that's gay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the Britney. I ain't got enough for that one either. What? Let me get coffee. Connecticut. Oh, Brianna Stewart. Damn. Just done that. But the handle's right there, but shit, they got a Candace Parker. Hey. Cameron Brink. Her little cute self. We'll wait. I do need some pants though.
Thanks for swinging by. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, dude, whatever. I'm all good. My bad, Joe. My bad, bro. The fuck? Just look at the shoes, though. Boy, I ain't got no options.
Hey, great to see you. Take a look around and let me know if you need anything.
I'm good on that side.
Thanks for swinging by. Hope to see you again.
That is a good ass question. Where to buy 2K shoes? Fucking whatchamacallit.
Whoa. No way. This can't be real.
Well, you done seen me before, boy. I'm probably gonna have to play another game.
Thank you so much. We'll be here.
Yes, right now. No, with the travel. I'm fine with that.
Mama, there goes that man.
Batman,
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Let's go get us a triple double. Oh, that's early.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Washington, they've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference. And, of course, Chicago, 3 spots below. And now Washington's starting group. Sarr out there with MP. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Bulls, the guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Herter in at the small forward. Well, RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And recently, MP came out and stressed that he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly. Winning these games is a big-time priority for him.
And I like the fact that MP set this goal. Not only does it serve to light a fire under his teammates, it also connects him more deeply to the fans because we know how much they care about beating their rivals.
Here's Chicago. Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We know that everybody knows the history between these two teams. All those knockdown, drag-out battles. So I asked MP if he was going to take the high road tonight and try to stay above the fray. He said just the opposite. These guys always show us disrespect. We're going to grind it out and teach them a lesson. Get your popcorn ready. Kevin.
Got it right here. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
What heart by MP going through contact there and converting.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, MP. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the paint, wants to get it to Brogdon and does. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
It's White on the wing. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Here's Vucevic. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And there's the bucket from MP.
A relative newcomer, but MP, let's just say he's not lacking in confidence.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Herter. Vucevic, a screen on Middleton. From deep, Herter. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, there is no doubt when Herter pulls up from beyond the arc. 0.
To the inside. Here's Evans.
Oh, wow! That is powerful.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Here's Middleton. Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
In the corner, Herter with it. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
Now, here's Brogdon. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. 6 on the shot clock. MP, that's for 2. And another miss by Washington.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. And the Bulls with another miss. Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against the 76ers. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the 76ers was superb. He ended up with 26 points, and his glass work resulted in a season-high rebound total for him as well. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Washington. Smith the pass to Giddey. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Good on the bucket. Giddey's got 5 minutes.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
MP outside. A 3-ball. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Giddey with it. Launches a 3. No good on the last second attempt there. MP has been leading the charge for Washington. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So on the floor for Washington, Marcus Smart is out there with Coulibaly. Then it's Sarr. Then it's MP. And it's Kispert in at the small forward. Nice ball movement by Washington. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And Washington making a change here. Champagne's checked in. Richard for the Bulls, just one playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectful, but with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
Smith against MP. Can't hit from in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Horton Tucker's shot is off. And it's Smart with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Oh, my God.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Collins setting the big for Jones. Back to Collins. Not going to go that time. Washington shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. you have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
To Champagny. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Jalen Smith. Whitey's checked in for Horton Tucker. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Trey Jones. And it's White missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Now on the shot, he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th.
Oh, shit.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Wizards. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hey, folks, I hope we get to see all of these guys expand the field if you have to.
Yeah, just get a center or a power forward in there. The game has evolved. Us big guys need representation.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. That'll do it for our show.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half.
This will continue.
The guard set is Giddey and White. Buzelis out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to MP. That shot misses. Well, Chicago's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Pass to Coulibaly to the middle. Sar's shot is
Oh,
off.
my God.
There, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Pass to Coulibaly. MP with it. Shot clock at 5. Releases. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And
oh my God.
And they're moving it up. And that one is hammered home.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP, no good. Chicago leading. Here's Giddey. And the rejection by MP. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
And he can't get the first one. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Now here's Herter. He's got 8. In transition, here come the Wizards. MP left side. Back to Jones. MP sets the screen for Jones. And a wide open look for MP. And again, Washington no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Now White. From deep three-point land. They grab their own miss. Here's Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Buzelis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Smart. MP deciding where to go with it. That's good on the jump shot. MP's got 21.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. So on the floor for Washington, they've got MP. Koulibaly is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Sarr, and it's Bey in at the 3.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Bey with the screen for MP. MP drills the 3.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Herter. And again, Chicago, no good. MP outside. MP with a screen on White. Back to MP. And again, Washington with the triple.
What a gutsy bucket. MP showing a lot of poise at the right moment.
Giddey against Brogdon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. Certainly puts in the work there to get better.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
MP with a screen on White. Pass to MP. The Wizards working the ball around now. MP finishes inside. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
That's all right.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Wizards. And the second of two is good. That ties the game up.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Middleton outside. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Vucevic. They're running. Buzelis with the ball. Now defended by MP. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Bull?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflection.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. On the wing, MP. Song. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And there's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
Come on.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here.
We missed this one to try to get 3 down, but we're probably not going to happen soon.
And so he makes both from the line. Chicago's gone into a fight from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Buzelis. Off target from 3-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Giddey, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
Shoot 2.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
I'm going to go down to timeout.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. For 3, Middleton.
What?
It's rebounded by Giddey. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right.
Nobody
no
say
option
take
but
the
to
hot,
foul
huh?
and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Now outside.
Shit.
The three misses there. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know why I picked the Wizards.
Just gotta tighten up and get him next time.
Not gonna lie, MP.
Tough game tonight.
This one stings.
Get him next time.
It's alright. You right. We'll get them next time. There is no next time. Yeah, we're not going nowhere. 9th place. Fuck it.
Crowd looks hype tonight. Better come with it.
I got some for that ass. Okay.
Feeling you, MP. MP, you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
I don't really want to shoot around. Let's just get to the business.
How you doing, MP?
Good, man. How about you?
I'm chilling. Check out this pregame buffet. They got some good stuff.
Nah, man. I try to eat light before the game.
They got a Mediterranean chicken wrap. It's light.
Mediterranean chicken wrap. All right, I'll check it out. Hey, any chance you want to trade jerseys out today?
How would we play for it?
I'm all in.
That's what you want. I'm game. Let's do it.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2.
Come on.
And it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Wizards, they've got Chris Middleton, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's MP, and it's Sarr in at the 5, roaming the paint. We are right in the middle of the year, Brent. What's the biggest challenge for coaches right now?
I think the biggest challenge, BA, is just keeping your team engaged. You've asked a lot of guys at this point physically and mentally. Some guys are in a place where they're playing and everything's all good, but it's really those guys who are still looking for their opportunity.
Right there.
You have to continue to build those relationships so that the bond of the team is going to push you forward to get the best out of everybody.
Here's MP following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Misses a 3. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Now here's Holmgren. 9 points in his last outing. Williams' shot is good.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Outside Coulibaly. MP, a screen on Dort to the middle. Here's Sarr. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Lets it go from the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Williams has got 5 now.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Pass to Sarr. Now here's MP. Takes a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. for Oklahoma City. They've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. The Thunder, 3rd.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Wizards trail by 3. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Coulibaly. Middleton with a screen on Holmgren from deep. MP. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. And here is Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Middleton. 5 to shoot. Williams got a piece of it.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
That's the only reason why I like Sarr.
So for the Wizards, Holmes, he's checked in for Sarr. Kispert comes in for Middleton. And it's Marcus Smart in for Brogdon. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Caruso is checked in. Thunder leading by 3. And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
Yeah, no doubt this is what happens to an aging player. And for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body.
MP, no good.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Pass to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jalen Williams.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Jones, he's checked in for Coulibaly. And here's MP from outside.
Can't
connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He picked up 29 points and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the stripe. He was carrying this team, taking over offensively. Can he do it again? We'll see.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Kispert. The 3-ball. Sinks it from distance.
But one thing that no team loves is a young, selfish player. Clearly, that's not who MP is.
Puts up a deep 3. The shot comes out.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And at the end. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in a shooting guard. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 38 points for him last game against New York. Wiggins from long range. The rebound by the Wizards. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor. and disrupt your confidence.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Champagnie, he's checked in for Washington. Coulibaly comes in for Smart. Wiggins outside. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Last season, the Thunder became the youngest team in NBA history to clinch a #1 seed, Brent.
Yeah, how about that? The age average combined last year, 23.9 years of age. And most of their players not even close to their full potential. To have that kind of success and to share in that kind of story means that they have a big-time foundation to build upon, B.A.
Now here's Brogdon. No points so far. MP scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sarr. Puts up a 3. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Sarr.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Fuck.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Champagnie. Outside Coulibaly to the inside. Here's MP. Outside Brogdon. MP, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Washington. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen away. Inside, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Well, he's got the space. MP will not hesitate to throw it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Holmes, he's checked in for Washington. Saddiq Bey comes in for Champagnie. Picked by Holmes. To the paint. Oh, deflected. So, 2 free throws. He was fouled after shooting. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more...
And so it's Washington closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back after this word.
SGA. No points like that.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they throw down some crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never... And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Washington Wizards.
They're getting good look.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Okay. I'll see it like that. I don't even want to look at it. I'm just about the ball.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. MP really making a difference here.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Malcolm Brogdon. MP is out there with Sarr. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. From deep, MP. Oh, MP buries the triple.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now Williams. Now here's Dort. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Hartenstein a screen. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 9.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span. So hard to envision that happening anytime soon. You got a long way to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Down low. There's Holmgren on the slam.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Middleton outside. They set the screen. Let's go with a 3. Dort grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. MP
What
with the block.
A swat by MP, making his presence felt there.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Champagnie, he's checked in for Middleton. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Wizards. MP outside. The 3 is up. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 8. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Good D by MP. Sarr passes to Champagnie. To the paint. Here's MP. Great D.
Come on.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Hits the trifecta.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. And the sky is the limit for this guy.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you.
All right, Coach.
We've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
From deep, MP. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. The rebound by the Wizards.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
From deep, MP. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 10. Here's Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on MP. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Here's Coulibaly. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, he really fought for that one, battling through contact to complete the play.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks. And MP knows that good things happen when you put pressure on the defense, and this time it leads to a foul.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Wizards leading by 11. MP outside. There's a screen. Launches a three.
Early again.
Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Bro, that's why I'm holding it, bro. Like...
Brogdon against Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from 14.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last. And Washington making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. 4-3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist of the night. MP outside. It's Middleton on the wing. This one for 3. Washington again can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
MP outside.
Guys have done one heck of a job.
Huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From deep.
I know that was there.
Pulls it in.
That was there for sure.
Brogdon against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let me back up.
Three-pointer. And MP with the 3. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Yeah, I guess you want this jersey now, huh?
Of course. It's time to pay up, Shay.
Lucky on man, my word. Let's do it.
Hey, good luck the rest of the way, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. You too. Stay healthy. Yeah.
try something different. That's quick as hell. This shit's slow as fuck. See? No. Make it work. figure out how to get caught. There we go. Let's try that. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, we need to win like 3 in a row. Jesus Christ. Shoulda known. Yep. Oh my God. Bro, we ain't even got to the All-Star game. That's the bad part. I'd rather have the passing. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'm gonna go to the wreck soon. I just made this drill the other day, and now I'm just trying to make sure his back is real and figure out a shot.
It's time for the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Chris Middleton.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Jordan Poole. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. And for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Green, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Middleton, a screen on Williams. MP, no good. Here's Miller, gets the 14-footer to fall.
And this is where Miller continues to improve, creating off the dribble.
Williams against MP. Another miss by MP. So for the Wizards, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Green passes the ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
MP outside. Puts up a deep 3.
Way early.
They get it back. Middleton finds Coulibaly. MP against Williams. 4 on the clock. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Now, here's Ball. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. No good that time.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Green against Middleton. MP sets the screen for Middleton. And a wide open
early.
look for MP.
God dang. I can't do it. I can't do
Another
it.
miss by MP.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's MP. Last game out, 36 points for him.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. While we're in the quick break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. MP is number 1.
And the numbers say it all. I mean, he's tremendously efficient at scoring the basketball around the rim. He's almost automatic.
Yeah, excellent footwork he has. I mean, terrific in his shot selection for such a young player. He's dependable, coachable, steady. This kid's going to really go far.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP and last game against the Timberwolves was a driven player. He dropped in 36 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort
that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Ball no good. Wizards trail by 7. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Here's Mann. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Buries it from three-point range.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Green. Rebound, Washington. Last time they met was in Washington.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight. To give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest. You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Ball no good. Wizards trail by 10. MP inside. He's covered by Ball. Kispert wide open. He fires. It's the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Ball. And the rejection by MP. Outside Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And MP throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Okay. We good now. 85 went to 92.
It's been all about Mark Williams for Charlotte. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Charlotte.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Williams is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Smith. And it's Okogie in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years. A lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Nurkic, a screen on Smart. Man. And it's off from three-point range. So for Washington, their last game, a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Middleton, the pass to MP. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Mann. Six to shoot. And the rejection by MP. Brogdon kicks to MP.
Early. Come
Doesn't go
on.
in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Mann. The rebound by Middleton. They've led by as much as 10. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Green, he's checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for Josh Okogie. Bays checked in for the Wizards. Ball kicks to Williams. Over MP. Another shot, and Williams with the layup. Williams has got 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And MP throws it down.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Pass to Mann. Back to Ball. Floats it up for Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of, can he stay on the floor?
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Brogdon. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
You look at MP, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And, partner, if we had the contest today,
oh my God,
with the group we have right now.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Green left side. Pass to Williams. Over MP. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
They found a better shot.
If they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And here's MP for 3.
Yes,
and the rebound goes to the Hornets. Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving in. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets on top, up 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Any trades going down in the studio that I need to know about, fellas?
Well, Kenny refused to trade his donut with mine this morning.
Yeah. And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing with...
And that is a wrap. Now,
I don't even think I done played enough games yet, bro.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Mark Williams with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. We've got Chris Middleton, MP out there with George. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Coulibaly in at the two-guard spot. Pass to Williams. Double team on Williams. Ball against MP. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Coulibaly. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Green finds Williams. Deep two from Ball. MP grabs the miss.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
A shot's good on the assist by George. MP's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. Fifth on the list, the Hornets.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Green dishes the ball. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Inside, the kick out to Williams. Charlotte moving the ball around. And here's Miller outside. And again, the Hornets missing.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Poole, the pass to MP. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
The MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Ball kicks to Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Coulibaly. That is his first foul of the game. Brogdon, he's checked in for Jordan Poole. Miller outside. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, the Hornets missing.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
MP shakes him. Moves in. No stopping MP.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Ball dishes to Williams. Pass to Green. Down low. Can they get it? Williams can't hit.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and Smith's subbed in for Green. And then for Washington, Champagne's checked in, and Kispert subbed in for Chris Middleton.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Wizards.
Smart passes to MP. Smart deciding where to go with it. From 13, rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup. And now just a 3-point Washington lead. MP outside. There's the triple. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Smith the pass to Mann. Miller outside. There's the screen. Buries the long-range jumper. Miller's got 7 points.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
To the paint. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. In the corner, Smith with it. Mann finds Smith. Miller inside, and he can't jam it through. MP getting it done for Washington. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
It came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Smith. He's out there with Trey Mann. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. MP deciding where to go with it. Middleton with a screen for MP. Back to Middleton. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Chris Middleton is a bad man. Loves giving it to the defense.
Pass to Okogie. There's Nurkic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Smith outside. Over Coulibaly. And it's Smith missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Nurkic against MP. Shot from 12.
That
shot, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. To the inside and finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
MP outside. Shoots. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Pass to Mann. Here's Okogie. Screen by Nurkic. And a Kobe hit from deep. And it's a 4-point Hornets lead.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Williams, that's good. Wizards trail by 3. MP with a screen on Ball. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Back to Ball. Goes up on the high post. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 3.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And George kicks to Poole. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And good that time.
The pressure is on, and Jordan Poole is ready for it. He accepts that responsibility.
Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by George.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Poole kicks to MP. 58 seconds left in the fourth.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Williams. It falls.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Washington shooting certainly key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Middleton with a screen for MP. Good.
And 1.
And folks, he just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And MP is clearly among the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
Inside, outside for George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Looking to end his cold spell. Can't cash in. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And the Hornets call time here. They trail by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. For 3, Williams off target. And so it's the Wizards with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said.
That's a loose hair, Cody.
You earned that one. Best outside shooting rookie ever. Sign of great things ahead.
Being an all-star as a rookie is really hard. MP deserves it, though. He's a really good player.
My shots, but y'all bitch asses like balls are hitting my shit out. Oh, I'm jumping now. Hell yeah, I'm jump balling. Let's go.
Too slow.
Another 3. Get him in there, baby.
take that block. Oh. Fuck yeah. 3-3 to start the game from 3. Let's go. Block. Out of bounds. Mm, 4 threes in a row. Let's go. Fuck yeah, I'm shooting great. Oh, missed that one. Fun. Block, snatch block.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Block again. They already got 3 blocks in the first quarter.
Damn.
Oh yeah, they're sitting.
Oh,
damn, they sat me for a long time. fucking thing I'm shooting. Got him, another block. Damn, can I get a quadruple double this game? No way. Alright, I'm in halftime. Oh, damn, as a team we already have 10 blocks at halftime. I wonder how many I have. I think I have 4. Yeah, I got 4 blocks. Try to get 6 more. And I'll have a quadruple double. Almost late, yeah. Fuck. Alright. Missed.
Got it. Boom. Let's go. That was aggravating.
passed the fuck out of that. I was about to block that one. Damn. Oh, damn, I did not mean for that. Yeah. Right past it. Crazy left. Give it to me. That's not a block, that's a foul, come on. That'd be 6 blocks if 2K wasn't owing me. Faced him. Take that 3, bitch. Eat it. Enjoy it.
Let's go get on my other guy.
Oh, I tried to block that one. I am on a mission to block. I need a rebound. Trap, 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 trap. Trap, trap, trap. Damn you, LeBron. Damn you. Miss. Oh my god, I'm fouling like crazy right now.
Yo. How ready is ready? Are you? Okay, all right, bye. Hey, I'll be back, bro. Hello. Hello.
better get the fuck back, bitch.
I've been a nasty boy. Hey, Spence, I'm about to go out to eat. I'll be back, bro.
Alright.
Oh, it's on them? Oh, okay. Girl, that's at home.